As you can see now, we've moved back to about 75 yards here. Actually, not about 75. We've moved back to exactly 75. Again, take your rangefinder, make sure you know how far you're hitting the ball in the air. I really want you to pace those distances off. I really want you to be comfortable with that. If you're playing in a golf tournament, obviously you may not be able to use a rangefinder during the round, but you want to practice that way so that you can know exactly how far that ball is going. Now, what I'm going to have Ryan do, we talked a lot about waist high to waist high shots. He still has his lob wedge or 60-degree wedge here. I'm going to have Ryan set up here and hit a few shots with a shoulder high to shoulder high motion, but first I want to just let you see that on the camera. Let's face the camera there. Take a few shoulder high to shoulder high swings. And again, we're talking about where his hands go on the backswing and where his hands go on the follow through. You can see him turn it back to the top and stop there. See how the hands are just about the right shoulder. Now he'll turn through and they'll finish just about the same position on the other side. Notice as he does this, do one more for us there, Ryan, as how the right elbow folds, the left elbow folds. He's allowing his body and the arms to release and turn through the shot. That's what we're looking for. Good momentum with the wedge, nice rhythm back and through, hands to shoulder high on the follow through. Let's set up and hit a couple for him. Now, we've got a little wind blowing today. We've got a little bit of an uphill shot at 75 yards. This is a stretch for his lob wedge. So let's go ahead and hit one or two here. Perfect. Nice, great yardage, good distance control. Ball landed just about pin high. That's what we're looking for. Let's try one more of those. You can see how that ball's hit a little higher and it's a little bit more susceptible to wind conditions. It's going to get blown around a little bit. So I know one of the things that Ryan really likes to do, he likes to bring a wedge down a little bit. So what we're going to do now is talk a bit about how we can overlap these distances. I want you to be able to take a sand wedge as opposed to a lob wedge and hit it approximately the same distance. It's going to change the length of the backswing a little bit, but it's going to enable us to hit a little lower trajectory, a little more flighted, a little less susceptible to the wind conditions. Let's go ahead now and we'll take a few shots with the 56 degree and talk about that.